What is up with it? Today we are back. We are going to be watching Abbster on green yellow law versus Hrvoje, my goat, on green purple Luffy. This is going to be on Sabadi Showdown's YouTube channel. We are not going to be watching the whole best of three because, to be honest with you guys, I'm getting absolutely killed at work. This is the week of Orlando, and I am working like 50 hours between today's Monday and Thursday, and then I fly out Friday. So honestly, I am getting absolutely destroyed. I have very little time, so we're only going to watch the first game, unfortunately, but this is a little tournament circuit type thing that they have going on. They asked me to start watching it, and if it's got Hrvoje in it, like, I am down. It looks like actually we have deck lists here. We can actually look at these, kind of a cool little thing. Okay, interestingly enough, Hrvoje not running the Frankie or the knife, not the gamma knife, the other knife, the radio knife, which to me makes sense. I don't like running either of those cards, but I have seen Hrvoje run those in tournament. I think he ran them in Rome, if I'm not mistaken. And then Abbster with a green yellow law list. I'm assuming this is just the list he posted on Twitter before. Only running one kid. You love to see it. Yeah, and let's hop into it. So Abbster going first. Just going to go ahead and play out that one cost Monkey D. Luffy Searcher. Okay, really thinking on this search. Gonna go ahead and grab the 5-cost green law. And gonna go ahead and pass. Okay, 2 Don Hrvoje. Gonna go ahead and grab a Zoro off of the 1-cost event. And then looks like he is passing. Yep. So found the Zoro. That's probably exactly what he wanted to find. We're going to go ahead and take this first damage. No problem. Ooh, going to play out a second search Luffy on Abbster's side. Okay, we are playing with 8-cost Captain Kidd. Proxied is insane. That is insane. I love it. I'm so down. I'm so down. Anyone who knows me knows that I proxy cards the exact same way. Wow, that is incredible. I just can't believe they're playing, like, I'm not going to say like a real match because, this is what it is, but, it's not nothing. So it's pretty funny that he's playing with that. A lot of searches. A lot of searches, which anyone who knows me also knows that I love searching. Okay, so going to go ahead and grab the 5-cost Bonnie. I'm going to go ahead and pass. Hrvoje going to draw for turn. Got a book in his hand, and it's going to continue. I love the speed that Hrvoje plays in. Oh my goodness. Forgive me if I glaze too much in this. Okay, 5 Dawn. I wonder if we're going to see a Cavendish come down. We haven't searched one, but that doesn't mean we don't have one. Jesus, Hrvoje's hand is so huge. I love green purple Luffy. Yep. The Cavendish comes down, the ideal play, I believe. Okay, gonna go ahead and rest a Dawn for the beige to go ahead and grab that top life and stack the 5-cost law on top. And if we want to, we can attach a Dawn to our leader. Abbster just thinking exactly about what he wants to do, and it looks like he's going to bounce back the beige to play out that law, which will bounce back the Luffy and replay the Luffy. Which is so sick. We got a little... Just reminds me of the good old days with Sengoku and Law. So I'm so down. But, you know, this is a pretty impressive turn, right? We have on our 7 Dawn turn, we've basically played out 2 5 costs, and we have searched with this Luffy. Not a bad turn at all, right? We also drew another card from the life situation, but that's a completely separate matter. Okay, gonna go ahead and block 1K. Gonna go ahead and Sanji and Pudding. We will not get the draw, unfortunately, because we started this turn at 8 Dawn. Or no, did we only start on 6? No, we only started on 6. My apologies. Wait, Abbster was only on 5 Dawn last turn. Holy shizai. Somehow in my mind, he was on 7 because he played the 5 and then had 2 left, but he was only on 5. Yeah, green yellow law doing its thing. Doing its thing. I'm going to go ahead and counter out there. We're going to go ahead and play the purple Zoro. We're hitting our curve here as green purple Luffy, which you gotta always feel good when that happens. I'm also interested in knowing if they're playing open deck list or not. I know the deck lists are being posted in the description of the video, but I don't know if they know each other's lists or not. Ooh, the 7 law comes down. Going to be huge here, allowing us to heal a 5-cost Bonnie, it looks like, and attach a Dawn to our leader. We can go ahead and swing this Cavendish. Probably at the Zoro, I would imagine, which will demand a 1K. If we want to, we can go 6-8 at this Zoro, and we can freeze a Dawn as well. Freezing a Dawn could be really good if we're trying to prevent something like a Luffy Taro next turn. We do know Hrvoje is on a couple Luffy Taros. Haven't seen him search them, I don't believe. Okay, so we're for sure going 8. I think a lot of the time, Hrvoje might counter out for this. He's got a lot of cards in hand to Abbster's 4. Be interested to see if he decides to try and save this or not. I think this will be the last swing. I don't think Abbster is intending to swing with this law. Definitely won't swing with it now. Gonna go ahead and bounce back that Monkey D Luffy to play out the Bonnie. I wonder if he intended to freeze the character rather than the Dawn. I'm not sure exactly what we were thinking about there at the end of the turn as Abbster, but fair enough. Okay, gonna go ahead and get a draw. You love to see it. Only thing better than a Sanji and Pudding is 2 Sanji and Puddings. Gonna go ahead and go 6 at Cavendish. And yeah, it's gonna die. Yep. Abbster not gonna let us milk him for more cards. Not surprising there. Hrvoje also being on 4 Luna, I have to imagine he has one in hand, so if when Abbster decides to turn this board sideways, I have to imagine it will be getting Luna'd. Believe there's 5 cards in Abbster's hand. Probably about 15 in Hrvoje's. He's got 5 Dawn left. Okay, he's gonna play out a Zoro. Little surprised he's doing this before doing any swings. Okay. Definitely have to imagine if we're gonna grab the Going Merry that quickly, we're gonna go ahead and play it out. Because that was a snap decision. Oh, not gonna put our board sideways at all. Interesting decision. Interesting. So we're not that interested in putting Abbster down to 2 or even 1. Potentially could have put him down to 1, deciding just to pass here. I wonder how much experience Hrvoje has in this matchup. Me personally, I don't have much. But both players have definitely curved out. So definitely interested in seeing how this end game will look. Okay, gonna go ahead and start with a 6 to lead, which we will give a 1k for. I imagine a lot of the goal here as Hrvoje is to get Abbster to turn his board sideways. If anyone has strong thoughts on why Hrvoje didn't swing his characters that turn, I would love to hear them. I see some real merit in it, but I feel like it could be a good discussion point. Because I think a vast majority of people would have swung there with their 2 characters. Okay, gonna go ahead and take the 9k swing to life. I believe this is the 8 cost kid. We're just gonna put it on the field and pass. So maybe, nope, we're not gonna pass. We're gonna attach a Dawn. Okay, so I think the reason he didn't swing last turn, I forgot he had this kid in hand. It's like 7 a.m. for me, my apologies. Yeah, he just didn't want to give Abbster more cards to protect it. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this Luffy. I imagine we're looking for a 2k. Hard for me to imagine we're trying to grab anything besides a 2k here. Okay, gonna go ahead and grab the 1 cost beige, and we will pass there. Not that many cards in Abbster's hand, and we have a lot of Dawn. We're gonna be able to swing some nice numbers at this kid. We have infinite cards in our hand as Hrvoje. To me, this first swing should normally be a 10. I haven't actually tried to map out the swings yet, but I think a lot of the time it's a 10 here. This is just what my instinct tells me. But we will see what Hrvoje decides to do. Oh, just gonna go 8. Interesting. I feel like we for sure have a Luna at this point. 8 is really interesting. Okay. Gonna go 8 again. Okay, gonna take another. Believe that one was a 2K. Gonna go 8 again. To me, this very much reads like a bunch of 8s, 5 8s into a Luna, yeah, and then leave some Dawn open is what this reads to me. But maybe he'll do the last one as a 10. Nope. Still just going 8, yeah, and leaving 2 Dawn open. Yep, makes sense to me. Oh, and giving the very last card in his hand. Okay, so at this point, we are absolutely chilling as Hrvoje. Like, I feel like we are in a pretty dominant position here. We have infinity cards in our hand compared to none in Abbsters. We also have stunned 2 of the pieces of his board. He can never kill us because we have way too many cards in our hand. Including... I thought we had 2 Dawn up. Oh, okay, we did, but we used one of them to play a stage just to cycle our hand a bit more. Going 6 at life, which we will go ahead and counter out with a 2K, very telling us that he doesn't have any 1Ks he's willing to part ways with. No 1Ks that he's trying to part ways with. Gonna go ahead and swing the 8 cost kid. I have to imagine that this is a counter. I can't imagine we're ever taking the 0. We probably don't die even if we do take. But we also don't kill. So like it just means that surviving next turn will be harder if we take here, I think. Oh wow. Okay, Hrvoje disagrees. Absolutely not afraid of the jam at all. Which, to be fair, his opponent has 1 card in hand, so it's not that difficult for him to just jam here. But, okay, going to go ahead and bounce and reveal the top card, and it was just a Zeus, so that is a miss. We're going to rest to restand Law. Oh, wow, that was a great top deck, actually. And now we can swing 10 again, which will be taking 3 cards from Hrvoje's hand. Okay, so now as Hrvoje, we also have close to perfect information. We know there's a 1k in hand. Oh, okay, and Abbster decides to pack it up. I guess no blocker for the kid. So we go 9 into the kid. How much Dawn do we have? We have what? 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. So we're going into 9 Dawn. We attach 2. We swing over kid. Okay. Now we have 4 swings into 3 life. We know this is a 2k. We know this is a 1k. I mean, I don't think Abbster is guaranteed dead. Well, I guess we go 6. He takes. So now we know 2k, 1k. If we have Rush Luffy, it's pretty easy. We go like 7. He probably takes. Or he gives us 2k, 1k. If he does that, we just go 6. Now he's at 1. With 1 card in hand. We play Rush Luffy. And we go boom, boom. And he dies. But like, I don't know. I don't think the game was like guaranteed over. He does have it though. Which, to be fair, he's seen 100 cards. Maybe he even searched it at one point. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. But this is how you're supposed to approach kid decks, by the way, if anyone has been wondering. You just try and kind of starve them of resources, ping the board, Luna the board, then do a bunch of swings at the kid. But anyways, shoutouts to all of my Metafy supporters. Shoutouts Payne, Shade, Richie, Olong, Sweet JB, Cian, Snaps, Watsy, Daigo, Rivera, Tristan, Isdoom, How Do I Play, Fared, Epker, Skill, Frosty, Pejoni, A7, Why Not, Gigana, Zambani, Pen, Yubs, Lugia, CK, Smokey, Trillin, Flash, Stu, Josh, J-Cat, Spirals, Dan, Chinitu, N9, Bandit, Lou, Battelle, Reckless, Juan, Felix, Cheer, Weiner, Great Poner, Tailshoe, Gimbal, Debo, Mastako. I appreciate you all for supporting me and making videos like this possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.